Hey YouTube, today our tutorial will be on how I do my foundation. See, my skin is naturally really red, and so in my videos you can barely ever tell. And I'm going to show you how I do that. So first, I get my Clinique, a dramatically different moisturizer, and I put on like about that much on my face, just a little. You're going to add more later. So even if your skin's really dry, this is just, and if you have face primer, I would use that instead, but mine hasn't come yet. So then, now, I use all the Bare Minerals. So I use this light, this is golden medium, and if you are just one skin color, that's fine, but I have multiple, like, I'm stuck between colors, so you need about that much of the light. If you have lighter skin, that's about half as much as you need. So just do what you need, or just do whatever, however you make your color. Just, I know that I'm more white in the winter than I am gold, and in the summer I have more gold in me, so it always depends on what time of the year for me. And then I usually just, for the gold, I pick a little up in the cap and dump it on. So might be a little bit too much, but you need about that much, maybe a little bit less. And then you're going to put in 3 pumps. Mine's like almost out, so I need more than 3, but about that much foundation, or not foundation, that much moisturizer in it. And then take a foundation brush. This is just a Kirkline foundation brush. It's just cheapy Costco brand. And then mix them together with the brush and the cap like this. Let me mix it down here, but make sure you get all the powder and make like super duper thick. Okay, and then this is like foundation and it's super good. And then before I put that on, I take my concealer stick. This is the color Light. It's a good riddance concealer stick from Mark. Let me grab a mirror so I can get this right here. And I'm going to just go on the red sides of my face. I'm going to put on some concealer. Oh, let me look in the mirror. Sorry YouTube, I can't really see, but I just put it on like super duper thick. And I kind of rub it in. Not too much, just a little to even it out. Make sure you get everywhere you have red. And I'm going to use up the stick so fast. It's so little, it's like $6 too. This is actually a really good concealer. I have not used it until today, but I recommend if you need a good concealer, this one's actually really good. So again, just put it on like this, and kind of rub it together. Especially on my cheeks are the most red on the bottom. They're so red, they're actually almost brown. And it looks like I have scabs on my face. It looks very dumb. I don't like it. So, okay. So now I look kind of like pale cheeks, and the rest of me look normal. So that's what you use your concealer. And then, now back to the foundation we made, the liquid foundation we made. So you have some on your brush like this, and just pat this all over your face. Everywhere. Just pat it on like this, use up all of what you have, or don't use it all up at once, especially if you do have red on your face. But if you don't, and you don't even need this much if your face is kind of pretty much flawless and you just like to even it out a little bit. Okay, and by the way, you have to have very smooth skin to do this, or you will see every little line in your face. Okay, so this is for younger people. And then to rub it all in, and really good. Rub it over your eyes too, because my eyes are really pink, so I always put a little bit there. And this gives you like a lot of coverage without looking all cakey and nasty. And then a little bit more on the bottom and on my face. You might not need it, but I usually just like slap it on after that. Like I don't rub it around, because it'll just start rubbing in, because it is foundation. It is got moisturizer in it, so it's meant to soak in your skin. Well, that's what's great about this, is all day it looks like this. Make sure you get right on your lips. And if you get a little on your lips, it's not a big deal, but make sure there's not like a big old red spot right there, like a big old light color right there. It looks dumb. Just get a little bit of this more on there, like this, and then right below my eyebrows usually put a little bit. Okay, so now your face is super duper 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 natural looking. Like it looks naturally flawless. Like here's what my skin looks like. There's not one discoloration anywhere. And it's also works really good if you want to cover up freckles or spots. Like right here, I have a couple I don't like. So I pat it on. I leave that one, but and then over here I have one. Cover that up. Okay, and that's what you have so far. And then make sure you get it all out of the cap, by the way. Even if you don't use it all, just get it all out, because this will get in with your makeup and it's not fun. Unless you do it in like a little dish or something, then it's fine, but wash your brushes out and such. Okay, see, that's good. I'm just gonna put that down for a minute. And then, okay, so then you're gonna take your kabuki brush. This is the Flawless Face Bare Minerals one. And then take a little bit of your light, if it's winter, use your lightest powder. If it's powder. If it's summer, use the darker one. Or if you have one color, use one. And then just buff it on your face a little bit and just set your makeup. Okay, and then just buff it in. Buff it, buff it, buff it, buff it in. So your skin should look a lot like this. So that is so make sure you get underneath. That's the basics of the foundation portion of it. Because before I put on my mineral veil, I put on my blush, so I'm gonna do that real quick, just so I can show you the full thing. So then for this, I take kind of an angled, smaller kabuki. A little of this. This is the pearlescent pink by Wet n Wild, and I just smile, put a little on my cheeks, and brush back. And the thing with the mineral veil is it will lighten all your makeup. So put on a little extra like blush, like a little extra dark, like this. It won't be this dark once everything else is on. And then put that away. And I'm gonna use my Mark. It's Touch and Glow. And I use this for my highlight, so I take my, what is this? I don't even know what kind of brush this is, but it picks up makeup good, so I'm going to use it. This is the Touch and Glow, this is the kind of brush, it's one of those flat ones, and I take the light pinky orangey color, this one here, and then I mix it with this one, and I put it like right here. It gives you a nice little highlight. You can even just take the bottom three and do it, actually. And do it all depending on the color of your blush. Like my blush is an orangey pink, so I use all the orangey pink tones. And then, once you've done that, now take your, if you use Bare Minerals, this is like the Mineral Veil brush. It's fluffy, it's the Jika Giant Fluffy Brush. And take your Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. If you use it, you know about how much you need for your face. I need about this much. You can see that, like that much. I usually use about, I don't use very much. Especially because you set it with your powders. And make sure you get a lot on your cheeks so it, and this also works really good to like make your makeup look really airbrushed and nice. So, hold on. One second, YouTube. I have a scar on my skin that I did not know about. And then after, sometimes I'll notice little spots that need a little bit more concealer. And I'll just do that real quick. And then I pat it in. I right there it is. Okay. Need a little more concealer. So then I just took my mineral veil and I wiped it all over my face, so it looks like this. It's pretty. And then the very last step is I take my kabuki brush again, a big one, And I just take the whole palette and swirl it around the whole thing and give myself a nice glow. This is what it's for, but I do use it for highlighting too. Then you get a nice pretty glow. And that's how I do. Let me see if I step back so you can see it better. Oh, you can. Okay. Hold on, maybe the background that affects it. Yeah. No, that made it darker. That makes it lighter. So this is what my foundation looks like when it's all done, and it's very flawless, and it covers well. So there you can see I covered up all of the red, and I'm just blending this down. So my face is flawless. So thank you for watching, and there will be more videos up today.